Hello everyone, my name is Webweaver and welcome back to another episode of It's Look Who It Is. So here's the dealio, right? We'll do the Final Fantasy VI episode will most likely come out tomorrow because I'm gonna be recording it later tonight, and it will probably be recorded past, probably recording it past midnight, honestly. So a little bit of a delay on that front, but who are we gonna play today? Because that's what matters. We played Yumiko last time. I feel like I need to reset my system after playing Yumiko. And by that, I mean, I think it's time to play a little Aiko. Because we haven't played, I don't think we played Aiko in a little bit. Well, but we'll do a random backstory and we'll see where we're gonna go with that. So, I have been cooking a couple of variants of a Grey Knights list, and I think, right now, I have a list that is exactly 2,000 points. I will do... What about a little Zektas? We haven't done Zektas in a hot minute. Exquisite Taste sucks, by the way. Exquisite Taste Zektas is like you just kind of lose the game. But we'll go Police Station, History Club, and definitely Enter, we take Monument, that sort of thing. And we just sort of hope for the best. I mean, we haven't done an Aiko Steak Knife run in a while, but maybe we just get lucky and we get Violent Vigil and then we use Meat Cleaver for the entire run? I don't know. It's a little sketchy, isn't it? But I have been cooking up a Grey Knights list, because I'm actually, like, thinking about playing the game now. And I think I cooked up something that's, like, half decent. I'm not gonna say it's, like, good, because I haven't played 10th edition yet, and the last time I played the game was 7th edition, which, you know, it's a while ago. I mean, I played, like, a couple of index games on 8th edition with Genestealer Cults when they were brand new, and you got the Genestealer Cults Deathwatch box. But, you know, I mostly really just played 7th edition, and Homie is back. Oh, God. So, we don't have the hardware store, so this is useless to us besides giving us a flashlight. So, I guess we just go... Freaky feature found footage. I forgot the money, by the way. Oh, wait, what the hell have I done here? I did not realize that I took the police station and the monument. Am I stupid? Yes, don't answer that. Don't answer that. How do we win this run? Well, I'm not entirely sure. We could try to find out, though. History Club. Well, if we're gonna go somewhere, it's a pretty good place to start. I suppose our kicks are doing 4 damage now, and we just lost 80 million, whatchamacallits. But that's okay, because we regain them instantly. So, 4 damage kicks. Pretty bad. Pretty awful. Huh. You know what? We're making the forest safe. I know the village is a thing, but we'll take the single doomed investigation and then have a safe forest. Sounds pretty good. This wine do be terrific, though. But, I have been looking into, because obviously there are some fun synergies, it's just not the synergies that I'm used to. So, there's this new ranged weapon that the Purifiers have, which is called Purifying Flame or something like that. And I didn't realize this because I hadn't finished reading the rulebook, and I still haven't finished reading the rulebook, by the way. But I didn't realize this at the time. You see, I guess we just go painting and get the flashlight for just an item. But basically, it is an anti-infantry +2 weapon. So that means that it wounds infantry on 2s, which is really good. Now, they only get one shot, though, so you're incentivized to run larger squads of them. You can either run a 5-man squad or a 10-man squad. You can't run anything else. Oh, Ancestral Strength is for weapons? Or it just doesn't work on your kicks for whatever reason. It just doesn't work on your kicks. It just doesn't work on your kicks, chat. It's true. It just doesn't work on your kicks. That's, a little bit unfortunate, actually, that it only works on your weapon. I didn't think of it that way before. But, you know, they got because every one purifier gets one shot at it, right? So you're incentivized to run a large squad of 10 so that you get 10 shots. But the thing that's kind of crazy with it, the thing that's kind of cracked with it, is if you bring an HQ, well, I don't think they're called HQs anymore, but if you bring a leader unit called Castellan Crow, and if you put him in their unit, so he's, like, with them, they get another shot of it. So it goes from 10 Purifying Flame shots, wounding any infantry unit on 2s or better, and you roll a d6, so you only fail on a roll of a 1. You get to auto-wound on rolls of a 2+, and you get 20 dice. And I think that's really, really funny, honestly. I think that's hilarious. 20 dice wounding infantries on 2s is pretty hilarious, in my opinion. And the thing about it is that Grey Knights struggle with hordes because they are a more elite army. They do things in a way that's like, you know, don't miss, chat. I mean, listen, we can win with a steak knife, which is a 3 damage weapon. So theoretically, we can win with a 3 damage whatever the hell this is. I mean, books are not weapons. We are not Toshiaki. We do not have a book strap. Man-eating plant was our second enemy, right? Am I crazy? I'll try to vaguely remember that, but I don't think Doom is going to be the issue, considering that we can't go shopping. Holy crap, we're playing on Zektast? What the hell? I forgot that I picked Zektast. What the hell was I thinking? I don't know. We don't need to drink the wine bottle yet. I am missing out on stamina value, though, so that's probably throwing. I mean, for real, though, our stats are not getting... Like, our weapon is not getting better, and the enemies are just getting more health, and they're getting more damage, so I think you gotta go ahead and send it, don't you? I think you do. I think you just gotta send it. You just gotta go. Like, we could try fishing for something in, the History Club once we get there. I don't want to lower our stats before we do a bunch of investigations because, well, you know. Oh, yeah, nice. Rolled a 9 on the dexterity check. Big fan. But, you know, Grey Knights are really bad at killing hordes because they're a more elite army, so they have less units. And the thing about it is when you are, when you're running this very funny thing where you're getting 20 dice wounding on +2s for infantry, that's obviously like one way to do it, right? But you're still kind of like worried about also vehicles as well, because you have less models than everybody else except Custodes players, I suppose. So that means that you have less special and heavy weapons. So I'm just giving all of my Terminators except, like, one group. I'm just giving them all Psy Cannons, and then I'm giving the Grandmaster a Psy Cannon, too. So it's like, whoa, 9 strength, 8 shots be upon ye. But I don't know if that'll be enough, though. Because, like, I guess it depends on how much armor and how much hordes people are bringing, right? But it's a little concerning. So, I mean, I guess we could look for something in the History Club here. See if there's something good to get. +1 damage cost for a reason does not work on your kicking. Because, you know, for me, personally, I was thinking to myself, like, oh yeah, there's no reason it shouldn't work that way, but, you know, apparently, we do a little being wrong as a treat. Is this gonna be good enough to win? I mean, we have, like, our combat is not being affected by our stats in the way that you might think, right? So, having to drink that mid-Akamanto combat is not the worst thing in the world. We just need to make sure that, hold on. I mean, you know? You hate to say it, but it's working so far. I mean... We're probably doing... We're taking 1 damage, and we're probably doing 9. I said probably. That's not a guarantee. But we can kind of just keep rolling the dice, you know? And then, I don't know, let's find out how Desperation works with your kicking. Because, I mean, I thought Ancestral Strength would work, but, let's just also drink this. Just go ahead and do that. Does 5 damage. Wait, are you saying our kicks would be doing 2 damage, and Ancestral Strength does actually work? Do kicks normally do 2? What the hell? Kicking is bad? No way. Ancestral Strength is actually clutching it out for us? Is it really 2? Is it really 2 normally? That's kinda crazy. Like, that's actually kinda crazy. So let's see, we're potentially losing 3 more, right? 3 more to all stats, so we can just put this here, and then we can start leveling our dexterity, I think. Or maybe we just keep putting all of our points into strength. Of course, the Crestfallen Mask helps out a lot, because, you know... Now, we have been missing about 2 stamina so far, so hopefully that doesn't come back to bite us. Worrying Ward and Noisy Nails. I think you gotta go Noisy Nails just because it's a boss fight that you have to do. And it's not gonna get easier, it's only gonna get harder. Maybe I should have, like, once we got Fast Swimmer and Ancestral Strength, just, like, go for the bosses immediately. Or realize that that was my win condition earlier and just beeline it. But... yeah, no, it's a weird run. It's a really weird run, chat. I don't, I'm not entirely sure what to say or what to do, but, you know, I am running I had a couple of options for what I wanted to do for my Grey Knights list, because I do have some vehicles that I could use, and so I was thinking about maybe going, like, Tech Marine, Dreadnought, and, like, a Land Raider, and just sort of having, like, this Dreadnought Land Raider firing line being backed up by lone operative Tech Marine Rutsu, so that he could, like, repair them, and that just sort of, like, holding my back line, and then, like, sending, like, really tough, like, Paladin units in the flank there, or, like, in the enemy territory to hold their objectives, and just have, like, a strike squad running around and securing my objectives. But I think that would be a lot of fun, but I don't have... I have 2 Land Raiders, one of them is unbuilt, and that's supposed to be a Chaos Land Raider, and I have, like, ideas on how to convert it into, like, Mono Slanesh Land Raider. I have a lot of cool ideas, so I don't want to, I'm a little bit of a coward in the regard that I would not run a Chaos Land Raider proxied as a Grey Knights Land Raider, because, I don't know. Maybe I'm just built a little different. Can we kill in 2 turns here? This is doing 5. So we can probably get like 3 or 4 hits. That'd be doing like 15. So we would have to block and then 21, 18. Oh no, dude. I mean, it's theoretically... Oh. I mean, we're literally dead if any of these miss. So that's doing 5. Yeah, so that's doing 5, and then all of these would need to hit. All of these at 90 would need to hit. Good God. I mean, we gotta rest. We're gonna lose some stats here. I think we gotta rest again. I was about to say, that's not the perfect form, and then all of our stats went down. Okay, this is a runaway, 100%. You do not fight any ghosts with that pathetic of a 3 damage per turn. That is not okay. And we're taking 2 stamina damage per turn, and we're usually doing... Oh, look at how we're getting screwed by losing the strength. Think about how much strength we would have. We're actually racing against the clock here. Okay. So we can guarantee that homie here dies, that me and homie Ritsu. We can actually guarantee 9 damage at 9 strength. Not that that matters, because it's Fast Swimmer doing everything. Which I think is really funny. It's like, the only thing that's affecting our attack speed here is Fast Swimmer, or when we're taking a defensive action, which is why I'm prioritizing bracing. Because we have a ridiculous amount of strength, because we got the meme +3 strength for free. So, wordless ward it is, chat. This is such a weird run, honestly. This is such a weird run. I mean, you can do anything with Fast Swimmer and Ancestral Strength, I guess. I swear to God, I could have swore I took either one of the dog store or the hardware store, but I really did just take both of those locations, and they were both completely useless, because it turns out you don't need them if you're not shopping, because what adds +20 to 30 doom in your goddamn whatchamacallit right off the bat? Do you know what that is? Do you know what adds 20 to 30 doom? Mystery 1? Buying your goddamn weapon. And it also adds like a bunch of other shit. Like, you know, curses from the witch's tree. And we just have a broken jaw, and we literally don't care, because it's like, we've literally brute forced this. Like, think about how much doom that we have to mess around with, and we got Vital Clued, okay? Think about how much doom we have to spare, and we've opted into doom, and we've got Vital Clue. Like, I don't even need to deal with you. I don't need to deal with you. And then I'm running away from the boss as well, right? Like, even if we get another Vital Clue, it's fine. Like, look at this. Like, look at this shit. Even if we get perfect formed, it's like we're still gonna live. I told him you were living. And it's like, we're good. We're good. We live. We win. We don't need the empty bottle. We don't need any of this shit. Just go. Like, am I crazy? 80% chance to hit for 3 damage is not bad. On every enemy in the game, guaranteed. Blood Moon be damned. Like, that's not that bad. Like, that's actually legitimately not that bad, you know? Like, yeah, it sucks that we don't have the whatchamacallit. Can I just load this? Yeah. Like, it sucks that we don't have the, I mean, this probably is gonna kill. Yeah, it also doesn't matter. But, like, having 3 damage at 80% chance to hit, power level be damned, kinda goes crazy. And you can do 3 to 4 attacks, that's 9 to 12 damage, and you're getting about minus 20 doom throughout the run. Like, I mean, I don't mean to be unreasonable. I don't mean to be unreasonable here, chat, but that worked out really well. Like, yeah. You could just do that. You could just do that. Like, just get attack speed and power level your strength. And then apparently you just win the game. Look at how many times we rested. Look at how many times we ran away. Look at how many times we won combat. That was a combat-heavy game. We had to fight 2 bosses that were unskippable. We even got encountered with ghosts. What do I even say, chat? What do I even say? Other than it's look who it is. Thanks for watching. I'll see you on whatever you decide to watch next. That's crazy!